What's up, everybody? Welcome to Riffs and Reactions. I'm Ian Ewing. Today, we're going to be listening to the new Invent Animate song called Fall Like Rain. I'm super stoked about this. You guys may remember I did a reaction to Graveyou, the entire album, recently. If you haven't checked that out, I encourage you to do so. I'm a bit of a newer Invent Animate fan. I've known about them for quite a while, actually. And back in, I believe, February, I listened to the Heavener album for the first time and fell in love with it immediately. I added Shade of Stray, I added a bunch of other ones from there, and I got really, really into it, where I was listening to it every single day. And I recently came back to it and started listening to it again, and then they drop a new song on us, which is super exciting. But I also listened to Graveyou. I think that's one of the best metalcore albums of all time. I can say that pretty strongly, even listening to it back. So I'm very excited to listen to this song. I'm curious what direction they're going to go in. Assume there's an album coming. We can only hope. So let's listen to it together. Okay, there's the rain sounds. I just love Marcus's cleans, by the way. It's one thing I didn't like as much about Graveyou. They didn't do enough cleans, but I'm hoping to hear some on this this song and this album. Set the mood for us. Chills. Oh my god, what a start, bro. Holy shit, man. That guitar in the background. Wow, tasty. Uh-oh, it's picking up. Oh boy. Oh, nasty. If you're gonna do a harsh chorus like this is the way to do it. A memorable, like, hooky guitar. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, and it ends with the rain sounds. Holy shit, man. What a track. That was Invent Animate. Fall Like Rain. Let's talk about it. Well, that was a hell of a song, a hell of a comeback for Invent. We'll go through my notes here. First, we'll go through the likes, things I liked about it. I loved the ambience early in the song. Obviously, it started and finished with the rain sounds. There was that sort of synth going, and you could hear Marcus's vocal sort of like in the background, setting the mood. I thought that we were going to get a bunch of cleans from Marcus here, and then he just, tore your head off right in. So loved that. That was super fun. Speaking of Marcus's vocals, he sounded really crisp and clear on this song. When you listen to Graveyou and even Heavener to some degree, less in Heavener, but his harsh vocals sound a bit muffled at times. I'm not sure if you guys know what I mean. Feels like they're sort of drowned out, overly distorted is probably the right way to put it. This sounded crystal clear. I don't know if it's him getting better at screaming, honestly, or if it was just better produced. I felt like he enunciated the words very well also. Very, very, very good vocals from Marcus. I loved the bendy riff in the background, or the whole song really. There was some cool stuff in the background, but that ding gave it kind of a groove and an edge to it. It was very unique, something that I'm going to remember when I come back to the song for sure. And then lastly, the breakdowns. Oh my God, the breakdowns, dude. Holy hell. They were creative. They felt natural and not forced. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. And look, there's even been a few of those from Invent over the years where it's like they force a breakdown. It's like, oh, there's supposed to be a breakdown in the song. Like, we got to check that off the list. You know, kind of like Wage War's last album, ironically. And this just felt really natural. It didn't feel like, oh, we need to put a breakdown here. We need to put a chorus here. The song didn't call for any singing. They just roll with it. So I thought that was fantastic. And like I said, that the breakdown at the end was insane. Like, sing me to sleep. I was just like, oh my God, dude. Holy hell. As far as dislikes, there's not many. This is a perfect 10 for me on this song. I don't know if it's like a dislike, but I would have wanted to hear more cleans from Marcus. I think I said at the beginning, I just like a little bit more clean singing from Marcus. It reminded me a lot of Greyview. There was just less cleans. It felt like a better produced version of Greyview. That was really, really fun. I would have wanted some more riffs in there. That's probably the only other thing is it felt a little bit generic instrumentally. That's really nitpicking. That bendy riff in the background was cool. This is a 10 out of 10 song. I loved it. I really hope this is a new album coming out. I think I mentioned it before. Marcus said in an interview last year that they started working on this album already. So you have to imagine they probably have it done, I hope. But he did say in that same interview that the success of Heavener granted them some more like creative freedom in this. And he said there could be stuff like from deathcore to pop punk on it. So this felt like Greyview continued. I loved it. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you haven't checked out my Greyview reaction, go check it out. This song blew me away. I'm super excited to hear more. As I mentioned, I've fallen in love with these guys over the past few months. And I certainly don't anticipate stopping anytime soon. So Invent, you guys are probably watching this video. Why wouldn't you be watching Riffs and Reactions? But you guys killed this song. Can't wait to hear the next one. And I appreciate you guys watching. Like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the song, obviously. And I will see you guys in the next video.